Welcome back, mercenaries, and just like that, we are still right here. So let's begin the second half of the attack on, I forget, the Smithon, that's the name of his plan. Good job, Commander. With the supplies you've secured for us, our battle mechs will shatter the Directorate's battle lines. Smithon will be liberated now and forever. Dr. Farah Murad says, and Lord Corosis will be grateful, not to put too fine a point on it, but we do need his help. And we shall have it. I'll arrange an audience with him directly. Enjoy your victory, Commander. You've earned it. So we did really well in that battle. That was, I think that was the correct strategy there. Having that little, like, pesky little guy. So there we go. So we got almost 2 million C-bills from that. Prevent the second transport, prevent the first transport, save 3 and 6 ammo crates. So all really, really good stuff. Big money there. Big payday. The Victor got a little beat up, but honestly not too bad. Shouldn't be but 1 or 2 days of repair, I wouldn't expect. Yeah, everyone did really good. Let's look at the kill board. The fire starter, this would be the 2 HQ vehicles and a turret. And I don't know what 2 battle mechs he took out. You know, everyone did basically what they needed to do. Like, that was a really... Once again, this is an example where the support did the damage and the front line just kind of held them back. So I want the dragon. Too bad I didn't get 2 pieces of the dragon. Any interesting weapons? Doesn't look like it. That's too bad. We'll take 1 piece of the fire starter and 1 piece of the Jenner since we're about to finish them, and then we can sell them for money. And now we'll get to see the aftermath of this battle at Smithon. Black box in orbit of Smithon. My Lord Corosis, what a pleasure it is to see your face again. Long did you serve House Arano, and long were you a friend to me. Your loyalty and wisdom are remembered to this day. Spare me the pleasantries, lapdog. You're here because your mistress needs something. Isn't that right, Lady Arano? Go on, speak for yourself. You don't need a Madeira to speak for you. My Lord Corosis, my forces have just liberated your system from Directorate control. At this time yesterday afternoon, I was waging war on your behalf. As your liege lady, I require your loyalty and aid of your technologists, and I expect you to provide it. What you require means nothing to me. For the last 3 years, your uncle has squeezed House Corosis for its labor. His directorate conscripted my house guard, looted my treasury, took my children, all because I kept loyal to House Arano. And where were you while your sworn allies were under attack? While your people were being slaughtered? You were hiding on the damn frontier. I saw your little broadcast on Weldery. By your own admission, you left us to die. I think we're going to say nothing, because this is, you know, we don't know enough about this. We understand the hardship that you have suffered, sir, but from this point forward, you will show me the respect that I am due. Your own son was released from captivity by my hand. I fought and bled to see him free. You saved my Otto, yes, but he isn't the man I remember anymore. The prison administrators on Weldery did something to his mind. And my daughter, Lena. She supported you, you know, even after you abandoned us to our fate. She refused to break faith with you. She sang your praises to all who would listen until the Directorate made an example of her. Lena was barely 20 years old when she died in your name. My fealty to your cause died with her, and so if you want my help, you will compensate me for it. You have a job for my technologists, and I have a job for your mercenaries. We'll trade services for services, or you'll leave here with nothing. I'm so sorry, Lord Corosis. I didn't know. As a member of the founding council of the Arigan Coalition, you're entitled to my help, and you shall have it. My mercenaries will assist you with whatever you need, and I will oversee the task personally. You have my word. Go then to Anvil, this planet's first moon. There's a ship, the New Grange, that needs to be dealt with. My people will send you the details. Now please go. Leave me to attend to my son. So this is the first time someone stood up to Lady Arano. You know, you might think that just because she's the princess, I guess, that everyone has to obey her, but that doesn't always have to be the case. So I thought that was an interesting conversation when I first read it. So after battle report, they had more than munitions down there, Commander. There's a warehouse full of busted up dragons. I'm not going to tell you that the dragon's a good mech, but it's big and can carry a lot of guns. If you bring him on board, I'll get him working. Look in the shop for him. Well, I'm going to tell you that the dragon is a good mech, but it can't really carry that many guns, so I don't know what he's talking about. The contract to destroy the new Grange for Lord Corosis is ready.
That mech you wanted
Whoa.
is back online.
Okay, the Jenner's ready.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
Let's see what's in the mech bay. Okay, we're going to sell off one of the fire starters with the Jenner. We are going to repair. Yep, 14,000 C-bills, but only 1 day of repair. That's pretty good. Now that we completed that mission, we can go check the store out. So let's see what they're selling here. They're selling... we're going to take this awesome Q, which is the traditional awesome. Yes, that's the mech's name. The mech's name is awesome. We are going to take a dragon as well. I might build a second one.
Available.
We'll see, though. That's probably good enough for now. Any interesting weapons here? Oh, they're selling... Oh, my. They're selling a beautiful Kaliyama AC-20 with the 10 stability damage, 10 regular damage, and a great Imperator autocannon with plus 20 damage. They've got a Kaliyama AC-5 with 5 extra damage. That's pretty nice. They got some good stuff here. Anyways, let's go take a look at our mechs. Let's put these in order by tonnage. And the awesome can go here. Just like this. Alright, let's go ahead and modify these mechs, because, you know, it's only 7 minutes in. So this is what the awesome looks like. You know, it's typically called a really ugly battle mech. I think it looks cool. I like the large shoulder pads. This thing here is known as a battle fist. It can't put any weapons here, but it should get a bonus to its melee attack because it has a battle fist. What does a battle fist do? It's for battling people with your fists. And you have fisticuffs! Robot fisticuffs! What color scheme do we want? I think I like the first one. Go with that one. Now the awesome is what you call a flashbulb mech, meaning it is it's also a zombie mech. It's both, and that means that it is a mech designed to deal its damage pretty much exclusively with energy weapons. In particular, this mech is known for in its stock config carrying 3 PPCs. And let's go ahead and just put it in its stock config and work from there. One here, and one here. And then it has a small laser in its head. And then it has a buttload of heat sinks. 2 in the legs. 1, 2, 1, 2. Whoops. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the left torso. Right is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It needs a lot of heat sinks because it's just crazy. Like 3 PPCs, what are you, crazy? The awesome is crazy. 3 in the right torso. 1, 2, 3. And then it's got 1 in the center torso, which is fine. Some people wonder why don't I put any here. It's because I save room for a gyro in case I want to install it. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the right arm. I said done. Done! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is what the standard awesome looks like. And, you know, I'm going to stick with PPCs just because it's just so weird to think of the awesome not shooting PPCs, at least this version. But we're going to upgrade this to the 30 stability damage, which is actually really good. I don't really care for the standard PPC, but this particular PPC is really awesome. It's really odd. We're gonna take the small laser out because this thing's gonna need a cockpit mod. And I don't like... I'm gonna move the heat sinks into the Battle Fist arm because it's like... I don't want to lose the PPC and all of those. This mech has a lot of armor too. 1200 armor is a decent amount for a... it's not insane, but it's about normal for a mech of its weight. It's I believe it's an 80-ton mech. And honestly, with the last 0.5 tons, let's just beef its armor up a little bit more. The center torso is a little thin for my liking, so I'm going to probably put all of it into the center torso. There we go. So I think I'm okay with this. This is going to be our awesome design. Very, very similar to the stock config, which is fine. The stock config is not necessarily bad. Now we're going to have the dragon. I love the dragon. You can't tell from this perspective, but the reason I like the dragon is because it's really silly looking. Because it looks like it has a giant nose. A humongous nose. A giant schnozola. And when I tilt it to the side, you'll see what I mean. See that? It has a giant nose. And like, here's the nostrils. You see that? Those are the nostrils to the nose. And he's got a big old flat bent up nose. I think that's super funny looking, and that's why I love him. I love the dragon. It's one of these mechs where they actually made it more more noticeable. Let's actually go to BattleTech Sarna and look at the original dragon. Like, they actually made him look sillier. So in this one, you see he stands up more straight, and although his torso still juts out, so what they did to him here, like, you can see the way his knees bend. I mean, like, his knees could bend that way as well. But to me, it just seems like they really exaggerated. For some reason, I don't know what it is about his proportions, but his giant nose seems even more exaggerated than it does over here. Maybe it's the shape of the head or something, but he just looks... his nose... he has an even bigger nose than he had before. What color scheme are we going to use? With his giant nose in the way, it's kind of hard to tell what color scheme. We're not going to use that one or that one, the ones that are supposed to make him look like a drag. We might go with 3. We're kind of like 6. I like the way the cockpit looks, or the head looks. 6 versus 3. I like them both, honestly. I think I'm going to go with this one, though. I like that one. Anyways, I like this mech as a very aggressive mech. Let's get at its default weapons first, which is a LRM-10 in the center torso. Got a AC-5 in the right arm. And then it's got 2 tons of ammo in... Are we out of AC-5 ammo? Jeez. Where's my AC-5 ammo?
New equipment available.
I wish I could just buy a quantity instead of having to click it repeatedly. Okay, and then it has 2 tons of AC-5 ammo there. It's got a medium laser in its left arm and left torso. Left arm, left torso. And then its 2 LRM ammo is in the left torso as well. Let's go ahead and do that. And this is what the standard dragon looks like. Now, I'm going to make some changes. One, I'm going to move the ammo here, and I'm going to remove 1 ton. I don't need 30 rounds. That's a little bit excessive. I don't think I'm going to go with an LRM at all. I want them to be more close combat focused. So instead, we're going to go with probably 2 small lasers. And I think I'm going to go with an SRM-6 right here. And I'm going to put the ammo off to the side because I don't want the ammo in the center torso. That's one of the exceptions of when I won't put the ammo in the same slot as it. 1 there. And that leaves me room for 3 heat sinks. So, 1, 2, 3. 3 heat sinks, which bumps us up to 56 efficiency. We could also drop the small lasers for machine guns. Let's see how that looks. Machine guns. And then we'll need ammo, so we'll drop 1 heat sink. And we'll put on 1 ton of machine gun ammo. That bumps our heat efficiency up to 7. I think I'm actually going to go with that. Like, I do like the heat efficiency. That looks pretty good. And I like this. This is a much more aggressive version of the dragon, which is fine, because the dragon's very fast for its speed. It's got 240 meters. It's very quick. It's got 800 armor, which is great. It's got great armor, great speed, and it hits pretty hard. It's punchy, punches people pretty nicely. Overall, a really good mech. And then now it's going to have good stamina with its heat efficiency. And with the 1 AC5, it does have the option to kind of like plink away with people at a distance. So let's go ahead and get that building. And we're going to do one mission before we go. Well, let's go ahead and get all of our battle mechs up and running, though. Looks like we'll have to pay our bills, like responsible people.
Got a new financial report.
600,000 is what we're up to now. Get to try out all of the new mechs. At least that's the goal. Oh, pickup game. As you're working out on a machine in the Argos gym, a small group of mech warrior clear the equipment out of the way and start a makeshift basketball court. A ventilation seal ring apparently makes a fine hoop. Mac 10 and Big Mac approach you. Are you going to play this time, Commander? 2-on-2. You could be with Flowey. The other mech warriors cheer enthusiasm. I don't know if you can trust Flowey. I don't know if you've played Undertale, but that's debatable. Yeah, we're going to play to win. No, of course we're going to play to win. Your team wins the toss, but that turns out to be the only easy part of the game. In the final play, Mac 10 lofts a desperate shot from range, missing wide, which is not good since Mac 10 is one of our gunnery guys. Flowey grabs the rebound and kicks it back to you. A cross-over dribble leaves Big Mac floundering, one foot tripping over the other, and you calmly drain the winning shot. After politely shaking hands, Mac 10 looks appropriately chagrined. That was a good game, Commander. I guess I'd better stick to killing things in my mech. Flowey claps him on the back. Yeah, maybe try calling bank before you alpha strike. It might help. The mech warriors continue hassling each other on the way to the showers. That's kind of funny since Big Mac and Mac 10, they joined at the same time, so it's kind of like they know each other. And then, so that means Caleb beat his dad. That's right, Dad, you stink. Yeah. Now we can continue on.
That work order you submitted is complete.
Okay, so let's go ahead and pick a mission. I want a deathmatch. I love deathmatch for showing new battle mechs off.
Hey Doc, the work you put in on that thrust control has really paid off.
We can do repossession or trap sprung. We're getting reports of a powerful mech. Ooh, a powerful mech. That means it could be something good. Let's bump our salvage up a little bit in case that mech is interesting. Unfortunately, this is mainly a C-bill mission. Like, our best salvage is 211. So maybe... Nah, I don't know. I'm really enticed by the supposedly good battle mech that we're going to be looking for. Let's move everybody out of here. Move all of our new mechs in. This is a perfect battle for the awesome, honestly. The polar atmosphere is going to be great for the PPCs. So let's go ahead and... let's just put all the new mechs in real quick, and then we'll see what our team looks like. Okay, so... who needs to level up? Let's just let's let people have different goes at it. So we'll bring in Harvester gets to come in. What other mech do I want to bring? Maybe the catapult? Yeah, let's bring the catapult in. Let's let Flowey have a shot at things. And Mac 10 can come in. Oh, you get the pilot the brand new awesome. Yes, that's the name of it. I like. Some people think it's a stupid name, and I kind of agree it is a stupid name. But I think that's why I like it. The dumber the mechs are, and the sillier they look, the more I like them. And I like the awesome. The awesome is awesome. Both versions of it too, because there's another version of the awesome in this game, the 8T. This is the 8Q, which is the tradition. The 3 PPC awesome is the traditional awesome. The 8T is a missile variation of it. that is armed with a pair of large lasers instead of the PPCs, and then a pair of LRM-20s. So it's a pretty painful as well. Like, both awesomes are quite painful. If we could get 3 of those PPCs with the knockdown, then it's going to be pretty deadly. It's going to be able to sweep mechs off their feet very easily. Okay, so basically, we are going to just head up. Oh, this is perfect. Look at how this slopes downwards. That means our guys are already in kind of a sniping position.
Commander.
Let's let everyone get in the position.
On my way. Yes, Commander.
Now, as you can see, this mech can go really far despite being a heavy mech, which is why I like it.
Heading out.
So what we're going to do is probably lure them back to us, since we have these really pretty rapid mechs. First, we're going to get into position, though.
On the move.
Getting into position. Oops. Right over here is fine.
Affirmative.
Go ahead and pass and just skip the remainder of our turn, because we haven't entered combat yet.
Engaging coolant system.
Orders? Need some? Yeah. Ready for orders.
Right there.
Coordinates received.
Okay, now we can go in. This episode has appeared at the same time as when I asked about, or at least it should appear, when I asked about whether we should play it fast or slow time. So I am still going to slow it because I'm going to wait for the vote to appear. But I am going to wait until the combat actually begins.
Holding for the right opportunity.
It's a Jaeger Mech S, which is not what I would consider a really big mech. So let's slow things down. And we played on fast motion for the campaign mission because that mission had a lot of reserving and waiting. So let's get over here and start
Moving out.
shooting at this guy. This mech is in terrible condition. So much of its armor is already missing. And the Jaeger mech is already a very lightly armored mech for its size. It's not a very... Let's let the awesome get in here. Great accuracy. We got 90% across all the PPCs. And now we're going to let them have it.
Locking in all weapon systems.
Hit with all 3 of them. 50
50
damage each. So pretty painful. And you can see the awesome barely gained any heat from that, and that's because... Let's see. Right here is a pretty good shot, and we get to get into cover. One, because we're in a cold environment and has an unbelievable amount of heat sinks. Now we can shoot from uphill still, so we get like a little bit of a terrain advantage, I think. Yeah, plus we get -2 on difficulty due to the terrain. Now what this mech really wants to do is get into close combat and start punching his butt, his robot butt. Oh my god, he took that one directly right there. That was right into the center torso.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Anyone else?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna send Drake to scout. Yes, he can actually scout in this really huge mech. That's why I love the dragon.
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements. They're heading your way.
Now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna reserve, and we're just gonna lure these guys back to us. I want this height advantage. Looks like he jumped. We're gonna speed the game back up since it's gonna be a bit of marching. Got a crummy 20-ton mech there. A 35-ton mech's a fire starter. Terrible battlefield for a fire starter since we can sink our heat so easily. Another jump-capable mech. Oh, he hit. He hit with all that evasion. Okay.
How's it going?
Do we have a shot on anyone? Kind of. Well, we'll shoot anyways just because We've got so much ammo, we need to shoot like every time. Even if it's not the best shot. Tow it, he still felt that.
Aye, aye.
Reserve down. Really, you can't hit with the PPC from there? Fine, you'll take one step forward. Which does get us out of cover, but we have time to get back into cover. PPC, pretty long-range weapon. It actually has slightly better aim than our LRMs.
Aye, aye.
How many of these can we hit with is the question. None of them was a very long shot, though, but still, at least one of them was expected to hit in terms of the probability.
Engaging jump jets.
Okay, let's speed this back up. Now what we're going to do is just run back. Back over here.
Understood. Moving.
Draw these fools into our sniping zone. Reserve. Let's get back into cover. Or
Waiting for orders.
what if I go right over here? See, we can plink away with our AC-5 here. Even though we are primarily a long-range mech. Now we can get back into cover.
Roger that.
Look at this, 90%. What's our height difference? We get a -8 to difficulty with the height difference.
All weapons are go.
Got both of his arms with the
Target
PPCs.
taking a critical hit.
Good to go.
Let him have it with the missiles now. Not quite enough to bring him down, though.
That one's gonna leave a mark.
And I'll just sit here and wait.
Stabilizing. Engaging coolant system.
Because I want them to get even closer. A Griffin. Reserve. And we'll take another shot. That's fine. Obstructed shot. Can I get a better angle? I can here. I'll take it, just because the Awesome has a lot of armor. Guy just like warps over there. Look how much unsteadiness that generated. That's pretty good. Waiting for them to get a little closer to actually make a move. Good aim here, an 85%, I'll take it. That might knock him over, actually. Oh, we got something important.
Take that.
He falls down, he lost pretty much everything. That mech is in really bad shape. Okay, now the dragon can actually get in and start entering into close combat. Next turn, the dragon can start slugging it out with him. And he's got so much evasion that he's going to shake a lot of shots off.
Standing by.
Run real... No, let's not reserve, actually. Let's finish this guy off. Center torso. Hopefully that's enough. I think it'll be enough. Yeah, that's enough. That's the end of the Griffin.
Tango down.
I wanted to get him before he would get back up. What's the best shot I can get on some of these guys? I've got a okay shot over here. I could use the machine guns if necessary. Oh man, I actually got a really good shot here. Oh, that's the end of him. I'm just going to start heading over here towards this Panther.
Standing by. Acknowledged. Inflicted some heavy damage.
Commander.
Okay. Perfectly good shot right here. I mean, they don't have anywhere to go, really. That's the end of him.
That's a kill.
Yep.
And now we can go right over here. And take a shot at this guy. Great, we hit with every one of the SRMs there. That's a lot of damage. Can I jump closer? Darn, I still can't get a shot in. I'm not in range yet. Which means... let me see if I get a cleaner shot. Here we go. Right there. Let's see if we can take him out. There we go. Well, there you got to see a very long range. Awesome in action. Doesn't perform quite as well in hot climates where its heat sinks are quite a bit worse. And you got to see the dragon that is surprisingly fast for its speed or for its size, if it's currently being piloted by someone who has a lot of piloting skill, which it does. And it's not as fast when it's walking. It can run really fast, but it can't walk very fast. And by walk, I mean when it takes a move without actually, basically between full speed sprint and just a normal move. It can sprint really fast, but it can't regular move too quickly. Overall, it wasn't a very challenging battle. Like, we're starting to get really high quality battle mechs, but I mainly just wanted to show those two mechs off. Oh, we got another mech. We just got the Jaeger Mech S, and I guess I'll take another fire starter, can sell it for a bit of money. That's fine. And, I'll probably customize the Jaeger Mech S. This one is the full ballistic variation, the full autocannon version. I'll have to think about what kind of design I want to give it, but that'll be for another episode.
That mech you asked for.
At any rate, that's going to be the end of this. So we completed Smithon. We were able to get all of that stuff done, got some decent battle mechs, still need more assault mechs. I want to be able to field one full lance of assault mechs, and then we can work into the best assault mechs in the game, as well as, collecting a variety of them, because some of them perform different roles. At any rate, that's the end of that. Like this video if it was entertaining, subscribe for future BattleTech content, and of course, wait, what do I say? And of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.